Good evening, all, and welcome to the first session of CBME Physiology. Uh, we will wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then we will start our today's session. Happy Janmashtami to all of you. We will start in 2 minutes. Okay. Yes, good evening, friends. So, welcome to the first session of online course on CBM in Physiology, envisaged by Dr. Sanjay Bedi. Everybody knows Sir, but then also we would like to introduce Sir. Sir is a founder and administrator of MEUINDIA Group, which is a more than 22,000 members across India, not only from medical field but also from nursing, physiotherapy, means all health professional group. And in fact, I can say more than 250 course has been run. It may be more than that in the different field of medical education, bioethics. Sir is a international coordinator for bioethics course, online course, and I think if we start discussing regarding sir, it may take 1 hour. So, and whatever new things comes from MCI, DCI or anything, sir is the first person to disseminate to the different communities. So, thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity. And because of you, we all are here, and we will be able to conduct this course. Probably we will try to finish in 3 months. So let's start session. First of all, would like to know that please all of you are requested to keep yourself muted. And whenever you have any question, you can just enter in the chat box. We will try to reply uh, at the end and in between also if required. So this is the way you can use. And in case at the end, if time permits, we may allow you to speak, and you can unmute yourself by clicking on this red button, which may be turned to green once you are unmuted. So just I am repeating whatever we have done at the last time. So those who have joined newly in last week will come to know that how we are going to hide. So actually, we are now for this gather together competency based medical education. And as I said last time in 2019, our condition was like something like this. But we will see that at the end of this course, you all have fun, exciting, enjoyable, entertaining CBME in physiology. So as we have insisted, this will be a co-learning, and I think actually it has been started in our WhatsApp group. Those who are the member of WhatsApp group have witnessed the discussion on ECE. So we encourage such discussion, and we all will learn from each other. This is for, we can say, for a facilitation. We are facilitators, and you are attending. Others, you all are in the same boat, facing the same problem, and so as a team, we will come out from this this situation, and at the end of 3 months, we will come out with a very good document which will be used by physiologists across the India. Everyone is aware of this COPE cycle. That last year we have an experience, concrete experience. I think first year faculty are the faculty who has already gone through this exercise once, and we all have a concrete experience. And I can share some of the reflection that we will discuss today. Based on it, we have some concept, but now during these 3 months, we will try to revise our concept. We will try to make some modification. We will try to inculcate something, and then next year we have an active experimentation. And this corona has given us opportunity that during this course, I think we will not have a new students. So once we will finish this course, we will have a new students, and we can start our CBME in physiology with double josh. So we will have lots of group work because we all are adult learners, we all are the faculties from the different institution, and we have a range of participants from junior resident to the dean. And so we will have a lots of group work, and at the end of this, as I said previously, we will have a wonderful document which can be used to all of us. So this is a timetable which we have envisaged, and according to need we can change it. This is nothing like a watertight compartment. So today we will mostly have how we are going to progress in this course. Group division I will share with you in a WhatsApp group, and briefly I will discuss here. Then what activity each group will do, that also I will share today. From next week we will have an explanation of MCI competency table, then how to frame objective, then SDL, SGD, ECE, integration and feedback, logbook and certification of skill, ATCOM, assessment in CBME, and then there will be a presentation by each group. Now, what is the difference of time schedule? Every day it will be, every time it will be 8 to 9, but till we discuss a different topic, a specific topic, it will be once a week, and after that, once we start a group presentation, it will be a twice a week. And at the end, we have a valedictory session. I will share today group division. So in group, you can have your own WhatsApp group. You will have one moderator, or we can say facilitator. We will also share a list of member and their mobile number. You can have your own WhatsApp group, Google group, whatever feasible to you. You have to define your own time frame, leader, scriber, and you can work in your own group. Then we have already shared a code for Google Classroom. Okay, Google Classroom. So last week's presentation video as well as last week's slide we have already shared in the Google Classroom. So you can just go through it. We will again share in a group also, so that you can join the Google Classroom. Just I'm introducing a few of the faculties, as there are new joining from last week. So Dr. Asmi Vyas, she has delivered a keynote address. She is Assistant Vice President of FAMER, Director of FAMER Institute, Philadelphia, USA, and previously she was at India. She was at CMC Vellore. So as I said, we have a group facilitators. Again, it's co-learning, so we will try to facilitate whole the process. Briefly, I will introduce Dr. D.C. Mathangi, Professor and Head, Department of Mind Body Medicine and Lifestyle Sciences, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Shahar, Chennai. Then Dr. Subhadra Gade, Associate Professor and NKP at Salve Institute, Nagpur. She is also a FAMER Fellow and Member Secretary, ME Unit. Then myself, I am Associate Professor of Physiology, GMC Bhavnagar, MEU Coordinator, Biotics Unit, and Editor of NJIRM, National Journal of Integrated Research in Medicine. Then we have Dr. Neeraj Mahajan, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, Srimati NHL Medical Municipal College, Ahmedabad, Co-Convener MC Nodal Center, Ahmedabad. Pratibha, Professor of Physiology, Assistant in UG Academics, Convener FDP MEU, Savitha Medical College and Hospital, Chennai. Dr. Asmukh Shah, Professor and Head, Department of Physiology, Pramukh Swami Medical College, Karamsad, Gujarat. Dr. Richa, Professor of Physiology, Coordinator, MEU, SGRDIM SR Amritsar and CMCL Femur Fellow. Dr. Munal Pathak, Dean Academics, Professor in Physiology, AIMS Nagpur. Dr. Swapnil Parnikal, Assistant Professor, Department of Physiology, GMC Bhavnagar, Femur Fellow, CMCL and Member Medical Education Unit. Dr. Trupti Srivastava, Professor, Datta Meghe Institute of Medical Science, Varda, India, Femur Fellow, MPhil and PhD in Medical Education, Convener Faculty Development and Associate Fellow of AMI. Dr. Susma Pandey, Professor of Physiology, Coordinator MEU, Dr. MDMMC, Amravati, Member Academic Council, MEUHS Nasik, Chairperson Preclinical Board of Studies, UGPG MEUHS Nasik, and Femur Fellow, CMCL. Dr. Trisha Datta, Assistant Professor, Johara Medical College, Assam. So we have a gallery of people from across the India, and we have a gallery of delegates from across the India. So yesterday we have shared with you one Google form to get your pre-course input, your worries and your concern regarding the course, regarding the CBME physiology. Okay, so we will discuss that. Okay, and during analysis, I am happy to share that we have a wide range of people from across the India as well as across the designation, across the experience. So let's see that. So first of all, according to designation, as I said, from not working to tutor and demonstrator we have, and you can see we have a good number of professors, good number of associate professor, assistant professor, as well as other people across the discipline. The number of years, we can see happy, and we, after looking at this, we are happy that we have a diverse group of people ranging from 5 years to more than 14 years, and more or less equal distribution. See, member of education unit 50-50. So this will help us to formulate and have a vision of all the stakeholders from our physiology discipline. Have you undergone CBME? 65% says yes, and 1/3 people have not undergone CBME. Then most of them have taken from CISP, and COVID has given us opportunity to learn from webinar and other places. Medical college also we have a, I think 55% from private institution, rest are from NGOs and government. What course we teach? See the burden on physiology people. Starting from nursing, we have a BSc skill development course also, and so this we are serving not only medical but also nursing, physiotherapy, laboratory technician, dental, others, BSc Allied Science, MSc, BSc, BPMT, BSc, and you might have something which not listed here. Regarding competency, we have a range, middle range, highest people are in middle range, we can say 3 and 4. Understanding of difference between competency and objective. So this whole question will help us facilitator to make or prepare a presentation, prepare a I can say a guideline or prepare a coursework according to what feedback we have got from yesterday's form. Knowledge of appropriate teaching learning methodology, fair number of people have this knowledge. The knowledge of appropriate assessment method for SLOs and properly choosing TL method. Again, we have a fair number of people having a 3 and 4. Ability to design curriculum, exactly more people are at 3. Level of knowledge with regards to curriculum document released. So we can see that as I think we all have gone through 1 year of exercise, we all have gone through this document, and I'm happy to see this feedback that CBME has the potential to make medical education more meaningful to the Indian medical graduate, and that's why I think we all are here in the same place to discuss more about CBME, because we all think that it will make a difference, and we, the physiology peoples, are always there to make the difference. And also we will be able to serve meaningfully to the society. Then opinion regarding need for infrastructure to implement CBME, and same way current number of teaching faculty in the department. So this is more or less similar, that we have a less number of people and we need an appropriate teaching faculties in our departments. Based on the topic covered prior to CBME 19, see, we have not included COVID-19, but then also we have a range of options regarding feasibility to coordinate with the various department, feasibility to coordinate with clinical department, and understanding of student for CBME teaching. So we have a diverse result here also. Now comes few of the response. I have not included all because we have a registration of more than 290. So I was not able to include all, but I have taken a big chunk, which is including feedback or thought of all of us. One response is a lot of stakeholders who need to be well informed and included in the process. CBME not taken seriously by many faculty. The need to change the course has to come from within. Yes, this is right. Sometimes change is only happening on the face value on paper, but it's a good start and should improve by time. Accountability is a must. Need to include student feedback in an open atmosphere, otherwise again one-sided implementation. Yes, very well. Uh, um, uh, the person who has written is very well, and I think it covers feelings of many of us. Areas which needs improvement is integration, self-motivation, self-responsibility by individual faculty, adaptation to new approach, and shift from traditional methodology. Yeah, student-teacher ratio is very less. Student strength is 250, but faculty are 4 only. Need more faculty exactly for conducting SGD. If you go by the standard definition of SGD, and if you go by the implementation, it doesn't matching at all. So yes, need more faculty for conducting SGD and ECE. Then many of the faculty are not trained in the basic course in medical education and do not have their idea about teaching and learning new methods. And we are often discouraged by senior faculty in implementing the new CBME curriculum at our college, even though oldest college in India. Faculty development program is much essential, and we are trying to do it by this one of the online courses. So again, salute to Dr. Sanjay Bedi sir, that who has designed not only in physiology, he is now have course for almost all the subject. More strict monitoring is required by the MCI and university to guarantee implementation by the college. So here we can apply our rule: assessment drives learning. So until and unless there is an assessment of what is going on, no learning is going to be happen. Lots of time used in foundation course, which should be shortened and spreaded in whole year, as well as all three phases. All faculty should be practically trained before implementation of competency and sub-competency to be reframed after consultation. ECE, SDL, PBL framing and objective to be cleared. Logbook to be reviewed. And we hope that at the end of this course, we will be able to clear all these points uh, by co-learning. BOG need to seriously look into the infrastructure and faculty availability before making uniform rules for whole country. Yes. Again, non-motivated colleague, both senior and junior cadre, who don't want to go an extra mile and still trying to do the traditional way. They are not understanding that by doing these things, ultimately, at the end of 2 or 3 years, we are decreasing our burden. So that we need to explain them. Students who do not take CBME seriously are the major problem along the along with the infrastructure. Yes, exactly. For example, if the staff of six people handling 250 medical, 60 dental, 80 nursing, 80 allied health science, 25 physiotherapy students, it's a huge. And so I think most of us are feeling the same. Ambiguity in the thoughts while planning and designing. I am thinking it's like that elephant look by the blind people at from six different places. For one, that elephant is like a rope. For one, it is like a pillar. For one, it is like a belly. So ambiguity in thoughts while planning and designing the curriculum. Difference of opinion for the integration program and alignment. Yes, it is the most gray area. Feasibility and availability of both teaching and non-teaching staff, technical support, infrastructure, especially for the skill training and the certificate of student. Few more problems in framing the integrated timetable, frequent and assessments with less faculty and workload for 200 students, as it is many more courses, BDS, BPT, nursing, MSc. Corrections of this assessment, yes, to take assessment and to correct the assessment is a very big job. Logbook certification, restricted no number of theory classes and portion cannot be completed. So here we need to change the mindset of ours and others that theory classes are decreased, but SGD, SDL and EC is there. So if we will have a fair weightage of all these things, what we have done, including many people, including our college, few faculty think that we have to complete each and everything in the theory. There is no need of that. We can divide particular thing in SGD, particular thing in SDL. So ultimately, we are decreasing our burden and we are becoming real sense facilitator from the teacher. So initially, it was a great difficult task for us to organize a basic plan, including all department at a time. Again, during that period, we were struggling with the funny cyclone situation. Sorry, funny cyclone situation. Then, due to the teamwork, we succeeded properly in implementing the CBME. So this is also response from one of our faculty. So we have a wide range of response from extremes, from nothing to do to implemented CBME. So I hope this has covered most of your concern. So what now I request that all of you, if something is remaining, I repeat the word that if something is remaining, please put in the chat box. Now, if any your problem is remaining, you can write in the chat box. So I will read it aloud for all of us. You can use the chat box. We can have a 1 minute time. So when I'm not getting any response, I feel that everything is covered. Okay, one thing is intra-departmental conflict. Yes. So we need to have a conflict management. Okay. Any other concern? If it is the okay, ATCOM module, CISP not done for all. Yes. ATCOM training is not completed for many faculty. Cooperation of all faculty, utility of PBL and SDL. Okay. Interdepartmental no cooperation. ATCOM mindset, changing the mindset of student. Few people are also writing in the WhatsApp, so I'm just going through it also. When students bunk classes, it's really difficult to follow the CBME. Yes, but now we have to think that it is not now spoon feeding. They have to then deal with that lack of administrative support. Yes, and so I think uh, as a few of them has mentioned, the dean and the higher authority also need to be trained. Yes, in assessment, 100 marks, two paper difficult to write. Yes, ma'am. Less cooperation from clinical faculty, training from SDL, mentoring. Okay. So we are fortunate that our dean has uh, come forward on his own and has get trained himself in the CISP training of 3 days. Yes, you will not able to see the questions, and that's why I am speaking, ma'am. It is a administrative issue. No, administrative format I can see. Training for SDL. Question is simply one, that what problem you are facing right now. Counseling and admission should come before foundation start. Yes, ma'am. I think now from this year onwards, we will get the student only after everything is finished. Implementation of EC is difficult. Practical training of all is required. Sensitization of faculty in conducting foundation course. One question is, will Google Class work on 2G? Yes, you require internet. It doesn't deal with the 2G or 3G because it has the links which you can download. Students are not serious. Arrangement for SDL, OSPI, OSCE and EC are not streamlined in many places. Yes. So when we are discussing all that thing, we will prepare a document. We will try to have a document which will elaborate in detail that this need to be required for ECE, this need to be required for SGD, this need to be required for ECE. So I think all of us are aware of theories of all these things, documents of all these things. So during this process of this course, we will try to see that initially we have some theoretical part, and then we will discuss how to deal with the practical problems in implementation. Yes, you are feedback from many people are right. The students are not serious. Many students are preparing for USMLE. Not only for USMLE, people are going for DAMs and BAMs, and they've already booked their seats in private coachings. So we need to frame the things in a way that they remain in the college and they get benefited from it. Yes, this also feedback we received from our college that after foundation course, student become too friendly uh, with the faculty. The seriousness is not there towards teacher. Okay, so still we have some concerns. Yeah, yes, many students go to Dr. Najib lecture. Training of clinicians in CBME, yes. So now MC is coming with CISP 2. So I think they will. One question regarding the recorded version. You will, ma'am, you will get the link of recorded version. So after that, you need to download it. Okay, so that link will take you to the YouTube or a Google Drive, and you will be able to see the recorded version. No batch this academy in our college. Okay. So major problem is, yes, one feedback came that yes, we will try that. If we are able to frame a proper document, we will convey it to BOG also. Almost all of us have this problem of student. They refer to Google Baba. Yes, Google is the major problem. So I think we need to work on content also. And so the thing is, content is all over available in Google. In we can say Najib with dams, with BAMs. So I think with this SGD and SDL, what we will try to do is we will try to involve them more and more, and we will make them understand on their own, and that's why they will come to the class. So we will make this SGD, SDL, EC so interactive that they should love to come to the college for this. Oh, one big problem is with the 40 4 auspicious station of 5 minutes each, minor HIMET practical. And yes, we will discuss that during our assessment session 2. Student and parents were delighted initially, but later on worried when main classes will start and they become, yes, even students were not able to attend properly our foundation course. So I think we have covered most of the questions. So now let's focus on few questions regarding the course. I have tried to highlight almost all the points that how we are going to move forward. We will be updating in our WhatsApp group also. So uh, anybody has anything to say regarding now our course? So please let me know if you have any query regarding course now. Yes. So yes, certificate will be provided, and we will see that within few minutes I will share with all of you group division also and competency also given to each group. And yes, certificate will be provided at the end of course, but we will see that you all are actively involved in the group activity. So objective of the course is, sir, to have a proper understanding of CBME in physiology, to overcome the problems which we have faced last year in the CBME, and to prepare a document regarding all the different things given by MCI. So it will be helpful to all of us. So once you join the Google class, you will be able to see previous posting also. Yes, one of the faculty has very well mentioned that will be at the end of course we are able to design a common program for yes whole of the India. 2 hours per week may be beneficial. Yes, so initially it will be once a week. Then we are going to have a twice a week. Yes, we will take care of it. Your concern that more focus will be on the practical aspects rather than theory, because we have learned theory in revised basic in CISP, and we will be able to focus more on the practical aspects, how to do it. Some videos and material is already posted on the Google Classroom. They are in general videos, ma'am, regarding SDL, SDD, taken by other batches, other courses, and that is just to you can go through it to have some view before our actual session start. Okay, so now question are starting regarding group. So let's me show you. Uh, yeah, it is from the different subject, Dr. Asis. This that is not for subject specific. That is just to give an idea. Right now I have not shared any slide, so I am just opening a group. Yes, you will be able to see the recorded version, those who are not able to attend it. So please go through the recorded version. So no, now I am opening the group division, and this we will share. So don't worry if you are not able to see properly in this slide, but I will try to show you a major thing, that based on the our groups or registration, we have divided, we have tried to have a group of 11 people each, and with the help of our, we have the faculty Dr. Swapnil and other faculties, we will try to give the group name also. So you can see that this is the name, team Sunderland, team Alfred Goldman Gilman. So I will share these. We have arranged you alphabetically as far as possible, and then we have divided you amongst a group of 11 people. Okay, so you will be in this sheet which we will share. You will have a name of the person, from which college he is, his email ID, his designation, and mobile number. So this we are going to share in our group, so you will be able to get the detail. So you can have your own WhatsApp group. So team Huxley, then team Buchanan, team Paulo, team Warren, team Anthovan, team Guyton, team Sterling, team Harden, team Paintel. So what we request that when you are doing a group presentation, give some one or two slides regarding this scientist also. So we will also learn history on our own. Team Agare, Team Henley, Team Banting, Team Gulliman, Team Scully, Team Kajal, Team Kandel, Team Sarrington, Team Loai, Team George Ward, Team Cafe, Team Delua, and Team Brainbeach. So I think up to 7 o'clock or 7:30 p.m. today, whatever is registered, we have tried to include all of them. So we have a huge 27 group of 11 people. So I think we all can clap for all of us that we have a huge mass and we will able to make the difference. Yes or no? How is the Joes? You all can say yes on your own place. How is the Joes? How is the Joes? So now this is your group. Now what we have to work and on what ground we have to work? Let's see that. So we will be sharing this Excel file of competencies. Now you can see that here is the group name of the group, and in front of them there is a competencies. Okay, so for example, for this team Sunderland, they have to work on this 5 competency. That is the only group work right now. Okay, and why we are giving it to right now? Because we will go through different sessions. So according to that session, in your group you can discuss and you can work it out. Then for this team, they have these 5 competencies, and you can see here we have a facilitator also. Dr. Swapnil and Dr. Neeraj will be facilitating in your groups. So same way for these two, we have Dr. Sobhada and Dr. Chinmay, and again you can see that first 6 competency is to be taken can by this team and by this team. Same way team Hodgkins, team Huxley. So we have divided all our 137 competencies in different groups, and based on this group you will have your work. Okay, so I will be sharing this in WhatsApp group. Okay, now what you have to do, let's see what you will do. Meanwhile, let me see. Yes, I got very good response regarding Joes in WhatsApp too. Yes. So let's go to the homework. Or you will say exercise. And as I said, we are preparing document not only for us, for all of us. And once we will prepare this document, this will be a master document prepared by CBME Physiology group and will be used by all across the India. So again, here we have given an example of microbiology because microbiology group has already started working. Okay, meanwhile, I received one question and it is absolutely right that there are some topic which are not mentioned in the competency. So when you are discussing the group, you can add that competency. For example, in respiratory system, regulation of respiratory system is not included. And I think in the next session, Dr. Hasmukh and Dr. Neeraj will also focus on this competency table and will try to explain you what are there, what is not there, and how we can improve that document also. Because Dr. Hasmukh is one of the member who has prepared this document. So what you have to work is, for example, we will share this template also, MU CBME physiology version for exercise. So what you will do, you will take a competency, you can give name of the session, and then you will prepare a SLO for each competency. I think most of us has already done, so it is not a hard work, but thus we can see this is a peer review of each other from each other college, each different states, and so we will try to come in consensus. I think if somebody from PSM or those who are knowledgeable in qualitative designs, they will say that this is like a Delphi technique of coming at consensus. So we are doing something that. So we are working on a qualitative aspects. Uh, so what you will do? You will go to competency. You can name the session. You can have an SLO, then domain level. These things are already given, but now we will. It is at the competency level. We will make it at the objective level. That, for example, this describe in different branches of microbiology, how we will take, what teaching time we will give, because see, this is also a major problem, that till now I was taking reproductive system in 10 lectures, and now there is only 5 competency, how to deal with it. And that's why there is something added, other than the given by MCI. So teaching hours, in same place we will mention that certification is required, yes or no, logbook entry required, yes or no. So this will help us to uh, uh, implement it in a coming year. Then VI means vertical integration and horizontal integration. Okay, so this is required or not, that all we will mention. And here if we have some resource material, so when you are presenting, okay, and teaching learning method, as you know, it can be a lecture, it can be SGD, it can be SDL, it can be ECE or any other, okay, or PBL or CBL. So PBL and CBL will be a part of small group discussion. So when you're creating your presentation, for example, I have 5 competency, it may finish within 20 minutes. But what we want here from all of you is, as a group, you come out with the resource material too. For example, I have a uh, ECE regarding what I can say, COPD. So what I will do, I will prepare, your group will prepare a resource material in a form that it has an objective, what case you will go, how you will go ahead, and if you have some YouTube link, some PDF link, also you will share it with the all of us. So you will be preparing a resource material also, okay, and how you are planning to do it. Okay, so that things we want from you when you discuss with the larger audience. So starting from our first session, you can start preparing SLO, and you can go ahead in preparing this document. And then if you go to a second thing, it is a summary. So here we are trying to summarize the system. So whatever you are taking, you can take that. You are in respiratory system first group. So respiratory system, here you will add group leader or presenter. Okay, then how many lectures in RS you have, how many as small group learning, dope session, SDL. So all this you will be able to summarize. So we will have one summary document too. Okay, so this is how you will go ahead. Yes, we are going to share all these documents with WhatsApp, also in a Google Classroom. So is there any questions in any of these? So I am just opening the WhatsApp group. So let's see if any query is there. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this we will discuss, ma'am. It is a demonstration, observation, assistance, and performance. Okay. So we have, I think, few hand raised. Uh, as we have time, we will just unmute you. Dr. Saziha Sheikh, why will you prefer a chat is sometimes it is create a problem in unmuting and muting. Dr. Ramini Gajjar. So we have many faculties also right now in session. So any faculty would like to add anything? Faculties. Madam, you are unmute yourself. You are Dr. Divya Srivastava. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Very good evening. I'm really happy to join this session. I wanted to ask that when will be this presentation of the groups, and will it be possible in 1 hour? Because there are so many groups and so many SLOs will have to be discussed. So,
Yeah. Actually, we have only given 5 or 6 competencies, ma'am, to each group. I think there is not a single group which have more than 6 competencies. So we will see that if it is not covered, we will try to extend up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but we will see that it finished within timeline. And so what I request, your concern is very true. So what I request, that if possible, uh, groups can share their PPTs and resource material before their presentation, one day before their presentation, to WhatsApp groups. And we have 2 WhatsApp groups. So whatever we will receive in one group, we will share to the other group also. And so during presentation, I think we are discussing a lot about flipped classroom. And so we can use that also, that share your presentation and resource material before presentation in a WhatsApp groups. And during the group, we can have just discussion. So what we are asking to
okay.
student, we can also
Just
do the
join
same thing.
actually, I got registered yesterday only, so I am
Yes,
not
ma'am.
aware of all the groups. So kindly provide me the, I
No, no,
wanted to
group has
know
been
which
not
group I'm
discussed.
part
No,
of.
no, the group has not been discussed till this moment. It is discussed
Okay.
just now before 10 minutes in this presentation.
Okay, thanks.
Uh, okay, thank you, ma'am. Yes, Dr. Vadvani, sir. Please unmute yourself.
Hello,
Vadvani, sir, please unmute yourself. Yeah.
hello,
Yes, sir, you are
hello.
audible.
Sir, I am Vadvani from Indore. Should
Yes,
we
sir,
have
please
to
go ahead.
focus only allotted competencies, 5, 6 in the group, or we can
Yes,
comment
sir.
the other competency also?
Sir, the thing is, you have to prepare according to the 5 competency allotted to you. But when discussion is
Okay.
going on, definitely you can comment. And one thing, I think from this first session, we will make it clear that whatever
Yes.
comment has been made by other faculty, we all will be taking it positively. It is for the betterment of all of us. So nobody will hesitate in commenting that this can be added or this can be removed, and ultimately it is a group who will decide what to take and what not to take. One question
Yes,
is
sir.
when to submit. Yeah. One
All
question
the
is
should
when.
be friendly for the improvement.
Yes, sir. So one question is when we will submitting the assignment. So
Yeah,
according
yeah.
to what we have discussed till now, what will happen, that you will be presenting your presentation in the group, okay, and then once after discussion is over, within 2 or 3 days after the discussion is complete in your group, based on the feedback, you can submit that document to us, and that will be submission. But after that, once your discussion is over, you need to comment, you need to participate in presentation of other people too. Yeah, we will avoid as many as abbreviations possible, ma'am. But this is already mentioned in the MCI, and that's why it has been used. The Excel file created by me is nothing but simply converted PDF into Excel, and it is the ditto copy of MCI document. And I think let me show you, as you all are able to see my screen. If you search into the Google regarding MCI UG curriculum, you will be directed to this page. And I think all the module prepared by MCI is here. So if you have any confusion, you can just go through this document. Same has been uploaded in Google Classroom also. So I will just right now share this link in both of our group. Okay, so there are some questions regarding how to go to Google Classroom. Let me address that also. Here also, once you log in your Google, you can just put Google Classroom. Click on Google Classroom. And you can see here, you will get one plus sign like this. Click on that, click on the join class and insert a code which is mentioned in the group. I think Dr. Yogesh has already repeated again and again. Thank you, Dr. Yogesh, for helping out the queries. I think this has cleared the query of joining the class. Okay. Any other questions? Let me go through the chat. One difficult task has been asked. We will try that. After finishing that, is it possible to coordinate with the anatomy and biochemist MU group? Yes, they are already doing it. And I request Bedi sir that how can we do this? We will finalize something.
I mean, we can easily have joint sessions. That is no issue. But there should be something that, okay, we have to discuss on this date on this topic. I mean, we can have integrated sessions, no problem.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so yes, I think there are a few hand raisers are there. Let me unmute them. Dr. Sobhana, please unmute yourself. You are self-muted. So what Dr. Bedi sir has already shared, I will just open our physiology WhatsApp group, so you will come to know. It will be available here also on the streamline, as well as if you go to the coursework, you will see these are the details, contact details, MCI CBME guidelines, all the guidelines which I have just showed, then presentation of Dr. Rasmi Vyas and inauguration ceremony of Rasmi Vyas and other MU webinars are already uploaded. So you can share what you have done here in this stream. You can write your presentation, your resource material also, and you can share in the WhatsApp group. Yes. Yes, Dr. Susma ma'am, I have unmuted you. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to just know that whether you are preparing for every group, you are preparing separate WhatsApp group for discussing.
No,
Or
they will
or the
prepare
participants are supposed to prepare their groups.
Participants will prepare their own, because yes, ma'am.
and all the competencies which you have divided, once you have
Yeah.
allotted that 6 competencies for the whole period of say 3 months, the
Yes, yes,
participants will
ma'am.
work on that. So
Yes,
it
ma'am.
will be
Yes,
then
ma'am.
manageable in the time. What the madam was having the query that will not have sufficient time. So if you have to work for 6 competencies throughout the course, then it is feasible, I think.
Yes, 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 ma'am. So only that only thing they have to work on it.
Okay.
And why we have kept it first, because now you are clear that what is your work. Means
Yeah.
participants are clear, on that work, and so they will be able to do it properly.
Okay. Okay. Then.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Hmm.
Yes, Dr. Sunitha, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are audible.
Sir, one of the doubt I got, I got the answer. The other doubt is that, so when we are ready with our presentations, where we are going to present? Is it the Google Meet or in webinar?
Here on the same platform. Actually, within a week time, you will also get a link of the Google webinar. Sorry, this webinar.
Ah,
Go to webinar, and
yes,
that
sir.
link you will get every one day before our session and 1 hour before the sessions
Yes,
on the
yes, yes.
same platform which I am using right now. What I am using
Huh.
right now, you have to present it.
Okay, okay, fine, sir. And any one in the group should
So
be
when,
present.
yeah, 1 or 2,
Right.
it's up to you. And if you all see, thank you for raising the question. That if you think that your own group have your own Google Meet, because Google Meet is free up to 100. So
Yes, sir.
you yourself as a group also can discuss using Google Meet what to do, what not to do.
Okay.
So that also
Okay.
you can plan in the group before you present here.
Because in our institution and all, we are not using this Google Classroom for taking classes and all. We are using a different one. So
Okay.
Google Classroom means it will be a little bit challenging for us, for the staffs who are not using.
Okay. No, no, here just you have to, this is a like a post office. You have to take here and you have to
Okay.
submit here. Nothing more than that right now. But what you are
Okay. Thanks.
listening to me is we are using
Huh.
GoToWebinar, and you have to use the same.
Okay. 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 Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Uh, Dr. Kamini, please unmute yourself. Dr. Rasmi Das, please unmute yourself. Dr. Sajia, Dr. Vandana, please unmute yourself. Okay. So I think we were able to answer most of the queries, and only one request in the group, in the WhatsApp group also, that when we are asking any question in the group, just go through the discussion which has happened previously. So it should not be a repetition of the same questions which has been discussed previously for a whole 2-3 hours, and then if same questions comes, it looks little odd. So before posting a question, I request all of you to just go through the discussion happened previously in the group. Okay, there is one question in the group that we are in the which group. So I am just sharing. Within few minutes, I will share a group in WhatsApp group. So don't worry regarding that. Dr. Rasmi, if you are not able to unmute, you can just type a chat, and we can answer your question. Google Classroom password. I am just sharing on the screen. You all can see that screen on the screen. Okay. So I think I will share just now our group division in both WhatsApp group. So we have a 27 group. Please send us a video link which clearly describe the formation of LOs from the competency. Ma'am, we are going to have a full session on that, so don't worry. Okay, one question regarding competency chart. I will just share the same with all of you in a group 2. So this is the chart which I have already shared, and now I will just let you know that once you start working on your group, you just have to write like this: your competency number and name. If you are converting in particular session, for example, formation and development of RBC, this is the name of the session. SLOs, and then you will go for domain, level, core or non-core, teaching learning method, teaching hours, assessment method, certification is required, yes or no, logbook entry require, yes or no, vertical integration, horizontal integration, what resource material you will use, and how you are planning to do it. So you think that your resource material, your group's resource material will be used by all over India. So we are going to contribute a much in our physiology discipline. So request all of you to please do it. Okay. So if you have any query regarding the group formation, or if your name is missing, okay, let me know. But just go through it. If anybody's name is not there, you can just now also tell me. I can just go through it, or you can just. I think it may be a little difficult to go in mobile. So go through it and let me know by tomorrow. So I will just check it and let you know. Because at some places it is a auto alphabet by Excel, so it may know your name may not be there in exactly ABCD. It may be upper or lower down. So just look at it, and I think there is no much session. So Dr. Tejaswini, yes, please speak.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Dr. Yeah.
So actually, as far as the sharing of material is concerned, I think it's better if we share it in the Google Classroom, because if we put any material in the WhatsApp group, there will be too much of conversation going on, and there will be chance of missing it. So the content will be shared both in the Google Classroom and WhatsApp group. That will be better, I think.
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Okay, thank you, sir. And one more thing, I just went through the group list, sir. But there is
Yeah.
the facilitator name. It's not mentioned for some of the groups. So how will we get the facilitator name for group 12? I think.
I think here, I think none of the group facilitator name is right now mentioned. I have not shared that. I
Okay,
have not
thank you.
shared the list with the facilitator.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. Okay. So I think we can end the class. Thank you all. Thank you very much. And keep Josh high. See you next Wednesday again, 8 o'clock. फिर मिलेंगे ब्रेक के बाद. Happy Janmashtami to all of you. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So I'm ending the session. Thank you very much.